So we see individual excellence was there in the country in our centuries, anadiga, years together, we have been having individual excellence, individual creativity, which system promoted, Rajas promoted, Zamindars promoted, Jagirdars promoted, and that promotion of excellence was used by people, and sometimes we sent across the country for merchandise. And the entire economy was run on individual excellences, and the collaboration of the system was to promote them. It could be anybody, no, any gender, any caste, anywhere, doesn't matter. But that's the way system grew. But what happened later is colonials, when they came, they made institutions of excellence. Slowly we forgot individual excellences. And people with a lot of creativity, blessed by God, they may not have reached the institution of excellence, may not have reached. Then what happens? The ability of institution of excellence is lower. And that kind of a thing happened in the country. So we thought, are they still existing, individual excellence? Let's go and search further. And we searched and we start scouting first, then do the documentation, then incubation, some sort of promotion. Then we connect them to the formal system. Now, scouting is not easy. Because when we go and talk to them, why should they share? Unknown. How do we communicate with unknown people? And we can't promise anything to them because we have nothing to promise. And he doesn't even know what to do with that idea. He saw the problem, he made it and used it. Now, that kind of a communication, talking to them is amazing, and we have learned over a period of time. And now it is comfortable for us to talk to any unknown man and get them their knowledge for the benefit of people. It took some time. We have scheduled baggage. You would get trust from the people, get accepted by them. Then the communication comes up. And now the documenting. See, in the formal system, document is concurrent. You make a project report, you make observations, you make analysis, submit the report. It's concurrent. So document is not an issue. But here it's retrospective. And you ask a guy, how have you done? He says, sir, it is in front of you, just take it. They don't answer questions. But if we don't do documentation correctly, how do we connect these significant innovations to the formal system? How do we scale it up? What kind of a rewards and awards we can do it? So the biggest problem in capturing grassroots creativity is documentation. And do we have forms, formats, accepted formats? How do we protect their rights, right of their intelligent IP? All these things come up. So there's a great responsibility lies on the volunteers or the people who are documenting to address these issues and see that the innovator doesn't get harmed. He gets his estimate right, whatever is a cash or non-cash or esteem, anything else. But the responsibility lies with us, not on him. Now that's the responsibility. There's a seriousness we have to do it. And connecting, we do it, but how does formal system recognize? They say, who is this? What has he done? Has he tested? Has validation? So many questions come up. How can he do it? Even that questions come up. So there's a big problem of making formal system understand that these innovations are useful.